welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, till that we have covered this 7 steps, right? We have covered the Java installations, we have configured the Java path in our system, we have installed Eclipse, we have created the new this project, we have configured a Selenium class in our project build. So now let's move on to choose a browser. So we are going to open up browsers. We are going to automate the test cases using a different browsers. Let's get started, right? So now you simply open the Eclipse, right? So here yesterday we have seen that there are some libraries that we have imported Selenium, right, in order to create the commands on the Selenium, right? So guys, so first of all we need to run the choose browsers, right? In order to open a browsers, first we have to download either Chrome driver or either a Firefox driver. That Firefox driver is known as a Gecko driver, right? So we have to download these jars in order to open the browser, right? So let's open to the our browsers, and we simply click on a download Chrome driver. So once you enter the download Chrome driver, you can see that there are the options, there are the links provided by Google. So you can simply click on it. So now you can see that there are lots of Chrome driver over here. So you need to simply download the Chrome versions as per your browser's version, right? Otherwise, if your browser's version is 89 and you download that and 91, then it will not open your browser. So it will conflict that, right? So in order to open the correct browsers as per your current version of the Chrome browsers, you should first check that over. Click on here, click on help, click on about the Google Chrome, right? So it will simply allow you to see that which versions that you have right now. So I do have a 19th version, right? So I will simply download a 19th version of the Chrome, right? So here there are multiple options over here for related to our operating system, like a Linux, Mac and Windows 32. So right now we if your system is a 64 and you can simply say that it's 32, but it will support the both ones, right? Either it doesn't matter that you have a 64-bit or a 32 bits. So you just click on a Google Chrome driver over here, right? So right now I do have already downloaded, right? So I will simply go to the folder, so where you can see that you have a Chrome driver over here, right? So I will simply extract to the Chrome driver 32. So here I can see that there is a Chrome driver. So guys, as we know that in order to run open the Chrome browser, so we have to write down some code. We have to initiate some code in order to open up browsers, right? So we know that WebDriver is a tool for testing for web application that knows different browser using a different programming language, right? So on one basic programs that we are going to create one basic program to invoke a browser to automatically a script, right? for example, if I use a Chrome browser, I need to write a code for the Chrome browser. So the Chrome browser should invoke, right? If I want to write down a code for the Firefox browser, so the Firefox browser should invoke, right? So the focusing on the browser invoking in these sessions right now. Okay, so we have a multiple browsers, right? So let's get to check on the Selenium website, right? So here I am on the Selenium website where we have a documentation regarding installations guide and all the things of information related to the Selenium WebDriver, right? So here we can see that there are lots of browsers. There are number of browsers available for the Selenium that you can use, like the Chrome browsers, Firefox browsers, Edge browsers, Internet Explorer, IE, Safari browsers, and Opera browsers. So we are mostly use the Chrome and Firefox browsers, right? So here there is some configuration that we don't need to write now. So here in a Java, that how to initialize the browser, right? So these are the syntax, these are the code for the browsers that you have to write in your code to in order to invoke your browser, in order to initialize your browser. So I am right now using, I want to create Chrome driver. I want to initialize invoke a Chrome driver, so I will write down this code in a Selenium IDE, right? So let's get started. So I will create the main create the main methods. So here I will write a code for the Chrome, right? As we know that we want to automate scripts for the Chrome browser. So let's get I will simply initialize WebDriver. I will write down WebDriver. I will initialize variable as a WebDriver. Create a new Chrome. So here you can see that there are lots of suggestions over there, right, related to Chrome, right? But we, as we know that we need to open and we need to create the script for the Chrome driver. So we simply click on a Chrome driver, Chrome OpenQSQL Chrome driver, right? Put that comma over here. So here you can. So here we have initialized the Chrome driver, right? So here it gives me some it's not an error, it's one kind of you can say that it's one kind of it's not a kind of error, it's you can say one kind of here, right? So in this case it's a warning that it's not one kind of error because we have not initialized the driver object, right? So in order to initialize driver object, we simply write down some code, right? I will use a driver object, and here you can see that there are multiple methods you can oversee that, right, in order to use object driver object, right? So here I want to open a Chrome web browser and want to automate these things on a Chrome browser. So I will simply write down the get methods, right? So in which I will select on get methods, right? So not double comma quotation says, I will simply give the URL. dot Google dot com. So now the thing is, what it will happen is that so simply create a Chrome browser or classes, right? And the Chrome browser, what actions you need to do. So you we have a performer get method over here, and we need to open this URL, right? So this script will simply open that Chrome browser and perform the and locate, and it will perform open that URL, right? So here I will also create another method. I will also perform another method that what action you need to do, right? So I want to simply driver dot close, so it will simply close that browser, right? Maybe I can set its quit, right? So now what happened that it will simply open that browser, Chrome browser, and it will locate open that URL, and your browser will automatically close that. Here I will run this program and let's see what is happening. So here we are getting some errors, the exception errors, like trademark the path to the driver executable must be set by the webdriver.chrome driver system property. So here it will tell us to do the system property error. So first we have to set this set property, then the Chrome driver will initialize. So to overcome this to address this problem, we simply write down some code over here like a system. So before we start I will give you some suggestions, and you can read this code over the Selenium website itself, right? So here they have provided some code. So if you are not able to open a Chrome driver, then you have to set Chrome driver's property over here. So here it's a code over there, then the set property is a method, so they have to write down this code. So here I am going to write down this code, like a first say system dot set property. So here I will write down a same code over here, webdriver.chrome.driver. So I will simply copy this code, I will paste over here. Right, and then I will give a path where the Chrome driver is located, right? So I will simply open these things and some path my Chrome drivers is located. Right guys, so I will save this project and simply I will run this class. Let's see what happened. So here guys, you can see that so our project our program will hit open the Google, right? You can see that they hit the Google website on the browsers. So I will simply close this things, close the browsers.